Hello everyone. Today we'll be discussing about Amazon machine learning, which is another predictive analytics technology being promoted by a lot of market leaders as it is faster and easier as compared to the conventional way of machine learning. As is described by Amazon, AML is a robust cloud-based service that makes it easy for developers of all skill levels to use machine learning technology. AML provides a user-friendly GUI which enables the user to read data, pre-process, analyze, and then make useful and faster predictions. It also gives step-by-step information on what needs to be done next and what is the best way to build your model. You tend not to miss any steps, and if there are any changes to be made to a previous step, you can always go back and change it. Thus, it makes the user easier to interact with the software. The best thing about Amazon machine learning is that it is not required to have complete knowledge on complex ML algorithms or the internal functioning to build models through AML, and hence it makes it very easy for people who are new to machine learning or have basic knowledge about it. However, it is always beneficial to have sufficient knowledge on the background of various models so that you can have your models function at its best. With this introduction given, I would like to move on with the further course of this particular session. The key points that we'll focus for this session would be: first, to see how we can connect to different data sources for making our prediction models. These are used to connect to the raw data on which we make our model and subsequently perform predictive analysis. The second that we'll be looking into is ML models. ML models are used to build machine learning models by extracting patterns from the underlying data. Amazon itself guides through the ML model which will best fit your data. Evaluation. There are performance metrics used to validate all built models and measuring the quality of your model build. Amazon provides a number of performance metrics based on the ML model that you have chosen. The fourth step would be the final step, making the predictions. Predictions are used to generate future information by using the model made on the historical data. Predictions in AML are of two types. First is batch prediction and second one is real-time prediction. Batch predictions are for a set of data that we can have in a storage and run our model at once on the whole data set. The prediction need not be time sensitive and can be done on need basis by the developer. On the other hand, real-time predictions can be done when we have a data flushing from a real-time environment, such as application data, app logs, real-time tweets, or something similar. Now, the most important step. How do I access Amazon machine learning? In short, we can refer to it as AML. So, AML can be accessed using any of the following means. First is through Amazon console by signing into the GUI provided by Amazon. So, that's the best place where you can go through all your models and check what's the best result for your model. Second is using Amazon CLI, which is the command line interface. For that, you will have to install AWS CLI or can run your commands through EC2 instances. The third source is Amazon ML API. By linking your model through any other programming language and calling it externally, you can also do your machine learning process using ML API. And the fourth one is using AWS SDK. AWS software development kits provide complete access to AWS tools. So if you are integrating it on a standalone application or you have some external use, you can always use AWS SDKs. For this particular demo and session, we will be using Amazon console. Regions and endpoints for storing your data. Amazon, for its other services, provides multiple regions for storing data and accessing it from. However, for AML, only two regions can be used for your real-time predictions. Those two regions are US East, which is North Virginia, and Europe, which is in Ireland. Any of these locations can be used to host your datasets and train your models for making predictions. However, Amazon recommends that we keep all our resources in the same region. This is because if we have our data in different locations and build our models in a different location, or maybe we have our data split up in multiple locations, Amazon will charge for cross-regional data transfer. This cross-regional data transfer cost would be an unwanted overhead for our task. So the better decision would be to make our models at the same region where we host our dataset. Having said that, we will discuss something about pricing for Amazon ML. So once you have decided to build your model through an external source, it's always important to know how third-party software is going to charge you for the services that they provide. As it is said that nothing good comes for free in the world, we will discuss a little bit about pricing for AML. Amazon promises to charge only for what you use in terms of resources. They don't charge any minimum amount or upfront cost. Amazon ML charges on hourly basis for the compute time used to go through the whole process of your prediction, which is computing data statistics, training your model, evaluation, and then finally for the number of predictions that you generate. For real-time predictions, the cost of keeping model in memory is an additional cost that you will have to bear. Whatever is your usage cost, it is given on the Amazon console through a nearby estimation. Batch predictions costs are decided based on the number of records or the size of the data. If it is not available for current data, Amazon predicts it using the average data record size. The only time your number of records would not be available to Amazon would be when your data set is taking time to load. That may happen if you have a slow internet connectivity or maybe a lagging pipeline. File processing, if there is a failure in processing any number of records, Amazon does not charge for that. Real-time prediction costs are generated based on the reserve capacity. As said earlier, the size or the space that you are using to keep your model in memory is what Amazon charges additionally.